Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm really excited to film this video about applying highlighter. This video has been pretty highly requested and the idea came from my amazing cousin Carol. I just wanted to give her a shout out. Today I'm wearing some jewelry from her online boutique. So this farthest one to closest to my hand is from her boutique, and then so is the one right here, this beautiful marble looking one as well. She's got an online boutique called Poppy Street Market, and she sells kind of coastal chic things, like accessories, hats, jewelry, even like little like makeup bags. So if you're interested, please check her out. I'm gonna link her website down below so you can check it out in the description box. So I would love that. And now let's get started. So let's talk about highlighters. So today I'm gonna kind of show you guys a couple different ways that you can apply highlighters. And I have a couple different kinds. There's powder and there's liquid. There's also cream. I don't really have very many cream highlighters, and I find that powder and liquid are just the easiest to apply. So I thought I've already got a full face of makeup on, sans highlighter, and I thought I could do liquid on one side and powder on the other, and that way you guys can kind of compare them, see what feels right for you, and hopefully get some new ideas. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with powder first. So my highlighter is a little more fancy. This one is the Hourglass Unlocked palette. And it comes with 6 different shades, and the shade down here is a highlighter, and it's called Champagne Strobe Light. So with a highlighter like that, I think they also sell it in singles. With a powder highlight, you want to use a brush that is very fine. It's not got a lot of thickness to it. It's very just fluffy and light. And the reason you want to do that is because if you want a very subtle and natural highlight application, you don't want a block of color. You want it to just kind of just lightly shimmer over your cheekbone. So you're gonna very lightly dab, dab, dab in here, and you're gonna tap the excess off. And then you're really just at the very tip of your right here, where you kind of your apple of your cheekbone, the top of it, all the way to about the edge of your brow. You're gonna just lightly, very gently dust that on. So if you can see, there's now a little bit of like golden shimmer that catches the light when I turn. I feel like the most appropriate way to apply highlighter really is not obvious when you're straight on. It's when you turn and it catches the light. That is a beautiful, tasteful highlight. So another place you can put highlight to match would be kind of up here, kind of above the brow bone. You can give a little something there just to kind of, you think about the places that the sun would hit your face. So then remember, that's the powder highlight. That's really easy. And this one is pretty expensive, but a good dupe for this one, Wet n Wild, they have really beautiful highlights that are at like a $6 price point at the drugstore, and they have one called the Highlighting Mega Glow Powder, and I'm gonna put all of the names down below in the description box so you can look and see if maybe you like the look of this. But of course, Hourglass is too high a price point. Go ahead and check out the Wet n Wild ones as well. So then for liquid, I've rubbed the name off, but this is the Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And this one is also a very expensive product. And it comes like this. It's a liquid. It comes in a wand like this. It has a big doe foot applicator like that. And with this one, so this is a liquid highlight. Liquid highlight is my personal favorite. I think it looks the most natural. It gives an even more healthy glow. It's not just, I don't know, it gives a radiance that the powder doesn't. And if you have more mature skin, a liquid highlight is the way to go, because for you guys, you're gonna find probably that around your eyes, you might have some, discoloration, maybe more wrinkles, or just things that texture that you don't want the highlight to pick up, where a powder highlight might kind of accentuate and kind of fall into those creases, and you might find that it kind of does the opposite. So it kind of accentuates them instead of eliminating them. But with a liquid, let's see how we'd apply this one. So it's the same area. So like I said, from the brow bone, and you just do about, I don't know, little light dots right there. And then you take your finger and you pat, don't smudge, just pat it in like that. And then see how that it catches the light, and it looks really just like a radiant kind of gentle finish. And if you want more, just add more. So we'll build it up a little bit. And just look with that simple application how much more radiant my skin looks. Especially in the summertime, this is a beautiful, healthy glow. So you're getting more of like a bronzy golden kind of thing here, and then you're getting more of kind of a pearl here. So then other places you can apply highlighter, we'll just keep working with the liquid, is you can go just a little bit on the bridge of your nose, like so. You can do a little bit kind of here above the brow. A lot of people like to highlight the Cupid's bow area. I'm not big on that. I don't really care to like highlight my lips or my chin, but these are places you could highlight if you're feeling really like, oh, I want to glow everywhere. But one more place that is like a really good place to highlight is right in the arch of your brow bone. So like I said, always pat it in. Don't swipe, because you could remove the makeup that you added earlier for the underneath layer. So see how that just like, oh my gosh, so pretty. This liquid one I really love. And let's add a little bit of powder under the brow bone too, so you can see that as well. So again, we just pick it up, tap the excess off, and then lightly, lightly, lightly dust there. So see, you're just getting the most beautiful little wash. So it's like, you know, you're everyday and you just want a little bit of extra glow. You know, there's ways to do it a lot more dramatic. That's just not my personal makeup style. Please feel free to build it up as much as you want. There's no, you know, wrong amount. I'm just a more subtle person naturally. And then one more thing I wanted to share with you guys, if you're like me and you're like, oh, I want to dabble in highlighter, but I don't have the money and I don't want to get a new highlight, go to an eyeshadow palette that you have. So I just grabbed one of mine, and this is my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. There's this beautiful gold shade right here, just like this. Use a highlight shade. I mean, look at the comparison. They're almost the same. Like if you look at the two, this is the champagne and here's the gold. I mean, they're so close. So don't feel like you have to use a makeup product exactly what it's used for. You can always, you know, take something that is already in your collection and use it in a new way. So that is highlight application for you guys. If you have any other videos that you want to see, please comment down below and let me know. I want to be making content that you guys want to watch and things that you're interested in learning about. I enjoy doing the research to make sure I'm giving you good application tips, and I also just appreciate everybody watching so often and being such a support to me as I do this. It means a lot. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up below and feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.